Well, everybody, welcome to FPL Top Dogs Ballyhaunis, episode 37, 27th of May 2021. This is our season finale here. Ballyhaunis, excited. The whole thing's over. I got two people waiting. Aidan Fitz. Who else have got? Not Aidan Fitz. Aidan Phillips. Hello, Ado. What's the story?
Vinny, how are you?
Not too bad. I had Joey Neenan in there for a second. I need to ask him to come in again. Yeah, so this is the final episode of Top Dogs 2021. So, right, I've got a video tonight.
Vinny, what?
Okay, I'll just admit Joey now here. Give me a 5-5, Ado. Are you okay?
Yeah, all good. What do you want?
Yeah, you're just coming across a little bit unclear. Okay, we got Joey Commando Neenan joining us here. Hello, Joey. Joey Neenan, are you in the house? Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Joey, congratulations, bro. What a season for you.
Vinny, I promised you back when the season started, I'd come on if I won the thing. So I can give you 15 minutes. I'm going to play football at 9, so I might have to run.
What's that? Just training or is it recreation?
Just a bit of Astro, yeah. I play up here and go from time to time, you know.
Good lad, thank you so much. Well, Joey, I'm going to run a video for you anyway while you're on here. A special video for tonight. You finished 79th in the world out of 8.24 million, and also third in Ireland. And you're in the Christy Nicholson FPL Top Dogs League. Your first attempt and your first win, a double, by the way. Any reaction to that, brother?
No, not to be fair, I wasn't expecting the season ahead, but you know, I've been playing fantasy football a long time. I've had seasons where I'm 500,000 in the world, you know, so a bit of luck involved as well.
Yeah, just getting up your history basically, and we've been louding about you all season. You know, Joey's in the league, and 79th, as we say, 2,609 points. So your record's unbelievable. 370 there in 10-11.
Yeah, that was
787. This is your best ever season.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever beat this again. Like, you know, 79 was I was trying to get top 100, so I did that. But
yeah,
I'll try next year again. I play it every year, like so.
And also we got a bit of kerfuffle. This is the league you've topped. This is Niall Richardson's league that I'm still in. I see you topped Mark Neenan there. You bet him well. And look at the other Neenans. John A. Neenan 2269. That's still with us. So the Neenans are just phenomenal generally.
Yeah, we've been playing it for years, like, so bit of crack.
Okay,
as well.
Okay, Ado Starman, have you any question or anything to ask our 79th in the world dude?
Oh, congrats. Very well played. You know, it was a tough season as well with the COVID and players been out and so many games and deadlines, and geez, you did unbelievable. Will you get any prize for that?
No, the prizes aren't great officially, but I was in a few paid leagues, you know.
Yeah. But it was unbelievable. I thought you were going to do it at one stage, but that would have been crazy. An Irish fella won it actually too.
Yeah, I was trying to catch your man in first, Michael something. But I think the closest I got to him was 40 points, and then if you look at his last day of transfers, like, he brought in Mane, captained them, and like pulled it out of the bag basically. So fair play to him, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah. What do you think was your luckiest situation?
You know what, I I went about 7 weeks without Bruno Fernandes, and every week I was like, I'm going to get punished, and he never did anything. So I'm going to put that down with me as luck. But then like there was weeks, like I can't even remember now, but there was weeks like I was, would I go Salah captain or would I go Kane captain, and one would get a big score and the other didn't. So that's the kind of where the luck comes into it as well. You know, you could make one transfer and it'll pay off huge for you, or you could be looking at another player and they do absolutely nothing. But
yeah. And who are the first 3 players on your team next year now, say in August?
Probably Salah. Like I'd always go off fixtures as well. So like if Liverpool start with City and Chelsea, I wouldn't touch Liverpool. But no, I'd probably look at Salah. Has to be someone like De Bruyne as well, but it's hard knowing until you see the player prices, because the likes of Bamford now next season is going to be like 9 million or something like that. You know?
Yeah, be interesting if Poch comes back now, Vinny. What do you make of that?
Well, that's in the video as well. Yeah, I will come to that in a minute. But Joey, you just finished 71 points off Michael Coombe and his teddy bears, and I was just looking at your is it game week history where you can go into how many points you've left on the bench. How do you feel? You were a bit unlucky in these 2 game weeks there, 35, but probably 35 more, 34 points. I think you had someone big on the bench. It probably wouldn't have made a difference.
The week of
Smith Rowe.
Free hit. Smith Rowe, yeah.
Yeah.
He got 19 points from me, I couldn't complain about that because I wasn't going to bring in Smith Rowe as a starter anyway. So those kind of transfers, I'm just like, it's tough luck. Like
probably.
I would have played Zaha every day.
Yeah. Okay, let's roll the video because you're just here for a few minutes. So that's the best season you ever had. So it's onwards and upwards. I don't know how you're going to have to win it next year, Joey.
I don't know about that.
Okay. Any other questions, Starman?
No, I'm all out. Gonna have to go back to the drawing board now, Vinny, like yourself.
Vinny, you know, I saw you on about it there one week. You know, let's talk FPL.
Yeah, what about it? Yeah.
Yeah, so the guy that runs that, I'm actually good friends with him. I used to work with him.
He's up in Sligo, yeah.
No, he lives in Headford. Yeah.
Oh, is he? All right. Oh,
he used to work with me. We used to have good rivalry going on, but yeah, he's doing well now on YouTube.
Nice one. Well, I think that ties everything up there now.
Yeah, great video, Vinny.
Yeah, fair play to you, Vinny, for keeping this up. I was watching like now and again throughout the season as well, so keeps the interest going as well.
Yeah, I tried to get a few episodes. It tailed off a little bit in the end, you know. I managed to do pretty well myself, coming back from 550,000 to, you know, about 10 weeks game, and I managed to salvage half that to 235, which is I always say a top 200,000 and over 2,000 points. That's what you want officially. But I ended up with more points than I did last year when I won it. It's just this season's been phenomenal in regard to standard. If you look at last season, guys, where did Joey, you weren't in it last season, but I won it with 2,300. Aidan Fitz has come third and he had 22. So this just gives you an idea. Mark Phillips in fourth there. So 23 points. And then we go to the Christy. There's over nearly 40, 50. There's 41. There was 25 last year. So 309 points. Joey smashed it. And look at Shane Healy, Faceman there. Unbelievable. Like, where did he come last year? He came 19th last year. 19th, you see? It's a massive improvement. Also, your man Silverman's Donald O'Brien has come back. So all these top tenors, they're listen, Joey, all these people are nearly Ballyhaunis, Clonfad, Ballinlough, Brickens, Bacon, Gerthagani, all sorts of Turin based, Ahamore based. It's phenomenal.
Top talent.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's the Shane's done well there. Aidan Fitzkid dropped from second to third, but still that's a great finish. Dave McNamara finished fifth and he's fourth this year. Mark finished fourth, so they just swapped there. I won it, so I've dropped. Joey, you took my place. Stephen Stratton done well there to come in seventh, and Silvermine's in there, gets a cap. Snowman is delighted to get his cap by rights. And Starman, you won the race between yourself and Sniper. How do you feel?
Yeah, like I couldn't believe it. 2 points between us. Like after what is it, 38 games, 2 points separation. Just like feel bad for him. You know, but look at he. You know, that's the way the cookie crumbles, isn't it? I get the cap.
Well, there has to be a cutoff point, and it's just unfortunate. Like Snowman really made so much ground. So Joey, while we still have you, and you got to go soon, can you give us any tips for next season? Do you reckon we should watch more like the pro? Let's talk FPL. See what he's doing. Get your pick right at the beginning, because I lost so much ground at the beginning. I was never in the race.
Well, it's like a mix of a few things, to be honest. Like, so this year was handy as well because there was like a lot of football on TV, so you could watch it. So like Liverpool, in fairness, I'd watch all their games anyways, but you could see Trent Arnold was beginning to get into form, and I pretty much picked him just at the right time, so that worked out. But yeah, 100%. I watch Let's Talk FPL, Fantasy Football Scout, and even then, what I used to do was, and some people think it's a bit too much, but I get an Excel sheet, just go 3 weeks ahead and plan my transfers out, so I'm not taking points hit.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
Because I hate taking a -4. If I can avoid it at all, I will. So yeah, if you're, it's like, say for example you bring in Bamford and he gets you 2 points, and then straight away you're like, oh, I'm going to bring in Calvert-Lewin instead. Stick with Bamford, and more than likely he'll get you that big score the following week, because if you've looked at his fixtures and they're good, stick with your initial thinking. That was my kind of thought process anyways. I wouldn't I try not to knee jerk, but sometimes it can be a bit tricky if you don't have Kevin De Bruyne and all of a sudden he scores 20 points, you want to bring him in, kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, another thing, Joey, I took a -24 this year. I went total Lulans on some of the transfers. The guys have been slagging me. But how much?
I never did that.
But how much does keeping your emotion in check? Do you need to do a load of meditation? Is that the key to keep those emotions in check?
I climbed the highest mountain and I spend 2 hours just thinking about what life means. No. Do you know what? The only bit of emotion that affects me in it is sometimes I don't want to bring in Liverpool players, because if they do bad, I'll be in doubly bad form. So yeah, sometimes I don't like bringing in, if Liverpool have a tricky game, I'll try and avoid bringing them in, because I don't want to be annoyed with fantasy football and annoyed with real life football. So.
Listen, Starman, have you got any other questions there?
No, Vinny, I think we'll let him go. Fair play for coming on.
Yeah, no worries, lads.
And I'm going to get the trophy sorted out anyway. There's prize money to the whole lot as well, all sponsored by myself. It's just something I'm really passionate into this thing, and I want to keep something running and going. And it's definitely all the talk's been about the caps. Isn't that right, Ado?
Yeah, the caps are massive this year, Joe. You were guaranteed it, but geez, there was weeks there where
How does it? What's the cap thing about?
It's the top 10.
All right. Okay.
So like
cap.
So it's like we were. I think Marky the Oracle was saying that it'd be nice to have like a cap, like the international caps. The players get a cap, and it's like a top dogs logo. We have something going on the top dogs, and hopefully we'll get more and more acclaim.
Very good.
So
Vinny, you should ask for like entry fees next year and have you paying it up. I'd happily pay in.
Oh well, I know. You go collecting money and all that sort. It doesn't.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. It's a bit. It's awkward organizing it when you have to collect money and stuff. But if it's on the cards, count me in anyways.
Yes, of course, bro. And maybe we can get some merchandise or something going. But I don't know. It doesn't matter. This is all for the future. Okay, Joey. Thank you so much for joining us. It's a real honor. Our guest of honor in the Christy Nicholson Pub Fantasy FPL League, Christy Nicholson. I hope they're going to be open sometime in the future.
Autograph signings happening when things reopen.
Yeah. Oh yes, of course. And also I plan to get home for 2 weeks in mid-July. So hopefully I'll have the trophies done and we can organize something. Like I won it last year and I didn't get a chance to go anywhere, to go a pub of my choice. And Joey, you've won it this year, so we're going to have a fist off.
Like Liverpool. Open top bus parade around Ballyhaunis sounds.
Yeah. Hey, Starman, is there anywhere open in Ballyhaunis to go for a get together at all, just to have a meeting?
What's happening?
Aidan, are you still there?
Yeah, still here, Vinny.
Is there anywhere in Ballyhaunis we can meet up that you can go to have a presentation? Do you think in the future?
I think the pubs are going to be open there in July, Vinny.
All right, Joey, are you happy with Ballyhaunis or where you'd like?
Oh yeah, look, yeah. Don't worry about it. I even if they're not open yet.
Okay.
Someday we'll have a pint.
Yes, we will, or we'll have a carry out, and we'll just go. We'll just go somewhere. Go for a walk.
Yeah.
Go to the fairground or somewhere. And just play it by ear. Thanks very much, Joey, Commando, Neenan.
No worries.
You okay? Are you okay with your nickname, Commando?
Yeah, it's grand.
Do you know where you got that from? It's not because of the underwear thing. It's because Mark Oracle Phillips topped you for a certain game week in October, and he was leading at night when we did the podcast. And when we woke up in the morning, you were bloody leading. It's like the Commando finds a way to absolutely get you in the end. But you're well and truly. So the race is on next year, Joey.
I'll probably.
Yeah, the race is on next year.
I was going to say I'll probably have I'll have a bad season next year to make it right again.
And have you any tips of advice to John A and Mark and all the lads about FPL?
No, we're fairly competitive, so we don't even show each other our teams and stuff. So
yeah, okay, no problem.
All right, catch you there. Involved, serious. Right, I gotta go. Yeah, thanks, lads.
Take care, boys. Okay, you stay with me, Ado. Take care, Mark.
Take care,
Joey.
I have to shoot off as well, Vin.
Yeah.
But I would like to say thanks for all your work during the year, and it made it really enjoyable, especially during these times. It was brilliant to be able to watch the games, and it was good crack, and having a bit of competitiveness. Like, it would have been only for the caps, the top 10 with the caps. Like, I would have probably, there wasn't an awful lot to play for, so
I
made it
agree.
enjoyable.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to the presentation.
We'll figure something out for mid-July anyway. I'll have 2 weeks back anyway. I'll have the trophies.
Lovely.
I'll have a load of presentations. Everyone will be nearly getting the trophy and caps. And congrats yourself, and also commiserations to Sniper. We'll go to like there, but listen.
Yeah, and the Hitman. Commiserations to Hitman too.
Yeah, William. Yeah, I think next year. Listen. We could have a year like what Williams had. Easy, isn't that right, Ado? You could have had this.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how you pulled what you did out of the bag in the last.
Oh, yeah, disaster. I somehow got back, but no, I have to head off. Vinny. Thanks a million.
Catch you there.
Talk
Thanks,
soon.
Starman. God bless. Bye bye. Okay, that's Ado gone. So I can just do a rough. Well, this is basically Pochettino. You know, I've heard from. I was a former season ticket holder at Tottenham. I gave my ticket to my friend, and I'll be getting tickets myself now and again, but I'm not too pushed. But yeah, there's rumors Pochettino is coming back. It's like 50-50. It depends where Conte is going to go. He's at Inter Milan, and he's being touted for PSG. Even Zidane is being touted for PSG. I'm not sure who's going to join Inter. So I'm not sure about this. It's like going back to your old I was going to say girlfriend or something. It could work out. I don't know. He needs money. He's finished second in the French league this year, runners up to Lille, and that's why I mentioned Christophe Gautier because he's leaving Lille. He a few days ago he announced that even before he won the league with Lille. So it's all up in the air, and I just really have no interest whatever who joins Tottenham. I don't care at this stage. I laugh when they win and I laugh when they lose, and I don't care if they draw. I just kind of Tottenham. It's just out of habit, We need to get. My friend told me we need to get rid of 80% of the players, and I'm not going to stress out over it. I've got so many other interests. It's unbelievable. So that's just the latest carry on there. Wolves are looking for another manager. So where's Nuno going to go? Who else is looking? Probably West Brom might be looking for another manager. Crystal Palace are looking for Frank Lampard. A lot to come, and I don't think a lot will happen. The Euros are coming now, a couple of weeks away. So United failed in the Europa against Villarreal. Unai Emery and De Gea's missed penalty. So, and we got Chelsea and City to look forward to soon coming up. I'm not sure when that is. The Champions League finals probably is it Saturday? It doesn't matter anyway. I don't know when it is or whatever. The playoff finals up as well as Swansea and Brentford. I think this Saturday, the 29th. So, yeah, that was Joey Neenan. Delighted to get him on for this is phenomenal, and he did promise and he did win it, so he's an honorary top dog. It's very, very difficult, and just kudos to Shane Healy, who's been phenomenal this season also, and Aidan Fitzmaurice. So wrap things up with in a Harmore. So Darragh Hunt one in a Harmore with 2,400 points. I would have came second there on 23.36, I think. 24, where would that get you in the top dogs? 24 would have got you third. So, and I got so great kudos. Absolutely phenomenal standard. Well done to everybody. I mean, like no difference between Sniper and Starman there. Ivan de Mello here in London. Morgan Lyons, still a phenomenal season, really. And also William and so many former winners here. John Kelly and Duncan Hannon there. It's just the motivation. I think Starman hit it right. The motivation with the hats really kept a load of people going for every point. Snowman, Christy Kilcoy had fought to a nail and did everything he could to sneak in there by right. You can't say a boo at all to Silvermines O'Brien. He deserves it. He's been brilliant. Where did he finish last year? I think he finished pretty well, did he? Tony O'Brien. Where was he? He's usually in it every year. There he is. He came 11th. Europa hopefuls came 11th. So it's 11th, 8th. Consistent. Along with David McNamara he won the Kirk Clapp Memorial fighting 4th. Whoever finishes 4th, I think they deserve something, to be honest with you. And Mark there. And so where else are we now? So that's Arhamore done. Yeah, that's the King of the Travelers. I came 2nd there. Just missed out with the trophy myself. Faceman 3rd. Just the Armour League. Fair play. 2,400 points is phenomenal. Yeah, that was just what about Lille. I was just going to talk about Lille there. Just won by a point. Right. This is a wind down now, guys. This is if I go back. I'm uploading all these FPL videos to my Odyssey. This is FPL Top Dogs Ballyhaunis Odyssey. I need more followers here. You earn some cryptocurrency as well for every view. It's basically there's no money. It's just crypto. But if you watch the video, subscribe to my channel, I get bits and pieces. I don't know what I can do with it, but it just feels nice. But the great thing about Odyssey is that there's no ads whatsoever. You watch straight through, no interference. On YouTube now, guys, you have to pay something like that's I forget what it's called. It's some sort of YouTube subscription, so that you don't have to see any ads. What's it called again? And it just does your head in altogether. YouTube advertisement less. Yeah, it's called YouTube Premium. You sign up to this thing and then you don't have to watch any ads. That's brilliant. So they're throwing as many ads in now to drive everybody crazy. You've got to watch two ads at one stage, 2 back-to-back ads, 5 seconds. Then you watch your program, and then every few minutes, then you've got another ad coming in. If you don't catch it at the right time in 5 seconds or whatever, 15-second ad, you miss it. Then it goes automatically to another ad. It'll go on forever. It's absolutely destroying the whole thing. And another thing as well, YouTube is all about censorship and what you're liking and what you're watching. On Odyssey and BitChute, you can just watch what you like. You don't have to. There's no censorship. You can actually do videos and play Mariah Carey. You can play clips from the Titanic. There's this freedom there. We can do what we like in Odyssey. And YouTube, your account is going to be banned. There's a guy called Crypto Mason. We watch him all the time. He streamed the Saturday Night Live show with Elon Musk on this thing, and he got a strike. YouTube canceled him. He has to do a course. He has to attend a course online to get training for what he did for streaming live content. Another 2 strikes, which makes 3. His count is cancelled. No questions answered or asked. It's game over. So he's been having to stream on something called Twitch. And then he's got a Crypto Mason 2. So and he's banned for 3 months from doing any live stream. It's just absolutely archaic. I mean, like, not archaic, but it's medieval torture YouTube now. So I'm still going to put my stuff on YouTube. I'd be careful with it, but just in case things go wrong with my channel, I have this backed up here in Odyssey. And it's great just to follow all your videos and everything you want. Okay, it's not got as much content because it's developing. YouTube has obviously cornered the market for years, so it'll be hard to catch up on that. Yeah, I've also created I got Joey here. I managed to get my this is a Facebook account I just made in 2 seconds. FPL Top Dogs, Nicholson's pub. Just a short bio. What else have I got to save this? It's all done. Everything's there. I haven't done much at all. What's this? Are you going to sleep? Yes, I am now. Shut up. Why don't you play a wild card? Yeah, so that was something. Yeah, I'm not going to upgrade yet, but I'm nearly running out. So I'm going to keep this Facebook. It's under Vincent Frayne, and I'm going to put in official results now of the FPL Top Dogs 2021, and leave it at that. See what it is. So that's the story now. That's all I can say about everything. Thank you for joining. It's been a pleasure to have Joey Neenan on with us and Starman, Aidan Phillips with us as well. Great stuff to finish the season like that. All I have to do now is figure out what sort of style trophies I have to get. Usually costs between 50 and 60 pounds here in London. I'm thinking about a Euro style trophy, because in 2018 when Duncan Hannon won it, I got a World Cup thing and a vibe. So this year, 2021, it's a Euros, 1 year delayed. So I think a European country or some sort of thing. I'll think of something along that lines. And congrats again to Joey Neenan, 79th in Ireland, 79th in the world, 3rd in Ireland. Congratulations to Faceman Shane Healy for one of his best ever finish in what's his like 4th season, I think, playing. Also, this is Aidan Fitz. He came 2nd. He's still a top 3 finishes. What you all want. You're in the club. Unlucky for David Mack, just loses out there, but he gets the Kirk Clapp Memorial, which is like the fighting 4th. It's like, a runners up sort of prize. I hate to have a 4th place finish like in the Olympics. It's devastating. So I just to as a memorial for my friend in San Francisco, Kirk Clapp, I thought it'd be a good thing. He's an avid. He was a football referee as well. He supported Man United, and yeah, it's just a nice touch. And Marky Phillips. We have from 5th place downwards. We have the Caps down to 10th, and obviously, commiserations of Sniper. In the end, it's just a rough place to be. Well, what can we do? And yeah, we'll all have to come back next year. We've got a few tips now from Joey. We're already thinking about FPL next season. And we have to think about who the managers are coming in, what players are going to who. Will Harry Kane stay at Tottenham? The rumors are he will if Pochettino comes back. But if this, we get, no offense to Scotty Parker or Nuno Espirito Santos. No offense that I think he'll go. So that I think only Pochettino could convince Harry to stay on. But Tottenham need to spend money, and I can't see how they're going to get 200, 300 million to sort that squad out. And it's all starting again. United need to regroup again. Ollie just can't get over the line with a trophy. It's devastating again. Losing in semis, lost in the big final now. Came 2nd again. What a season. I think they need to sort out Antonio Martial. Rashford's getting a few injuries. The Fred and Scott McTominay thing, and Matic, vibe, and that story in midfield. That's not the future of winning a title. They've done well coming from behind. It's like 2/3 of their games they've won this season. They've come from behind, losing 1-0 or even 2-0. That can't go on. That can't keep going on. And also Henderson will have to be taken over now in goal, and De Gea's devastated. And Man City, absolutely lovely jubbly. Aguero's going, and obviously Harry Kane going to City. That would be game setting match really for City for 2021-22 or 20. I'm running 2021 21-22. Yeah. Liverpool, they have loads of guys to get back. Van Dijk, will he be the same player? I'm sure he will. The confidence. I think it's very hard for Liverpool to win again. They got a little bit stale this season. Salah, you know, it's all about Salah scoring. Mane's come back in recent weeks. That was a great call by Michael Kuhn that Joey said. They're bringing Salah captain, phenomenal. That's a proper FPL massive pick. He choose Mane, who's not done it so much, but it's about form, isn't it? So Liverpool will be much of a muchness to finish top 4 this year. Chelsea, well, they finished top 4 as well. So I think Liverpool finished 3rd. So happy enough, but no trophies. Maybe Champions League. That could be phenomenal for Chelsea. So Tottenham, have talked about them already. Arsenal, it's going to be. I think there's room for Arsenal to get a top 4 place if Liverpool are the same sort of crack as this season, off and on it. No consistency. Chelsea now will, if they don't win the European Cup, they could do a Tottenham. Totally, I don't know. Tuchel now will have to. That's going to be devastation for Tuchel to finish again 2nd in the Champions League with it when he had PSV. So this can go either way with Chelsea. So I still leave the door open for Arsenal with all them players. I like Odegaard. I don't know if he's going to stay. All the young players, they're phenomenal. Smith Rowe could be anything. Bangyang has to need to sort something out. Lacazette, okay. I think there's a lot there at Arsenal, a lot of young players. Willock will come back from Newcastle, and he could be anything. Seriously, scored 7 times in a row for Newcastle. So I wouldn't be surprised at Arsenal finishing outside all this European baloney. Spurs are in that Conference League in the Champions. Oh my God! Oh, devastating to be in that thing. It's finito. And so Arsenal, that would probably help Arsenal just have a normal season now, but the young players that kick on, I think they'll do well. Also, going further down, Villa, I can't see them going backwards unless somebody's going to come in for Watkins and Grealish, but we'll see how they do. None of these clubs in this mid-range will sell before the Euros in case their assets go up. So I don't think there'll be much selling or buying. We'll see after the Euros. The likes of Watford and Norwich will be buying, and they'll be looking to keep on to what they have. They'll be looking at the relegated teams who went down for anyone that wants to jump ship. Everton, very disappointing the way that's fizzled out. The Rodriguez thing, he didn't play enough games. He got injured a couple of times in the season. Everton lost momentum. Nicholson keeps getting sent off. Their midfield, I like Gomez in there. Keane, that goalkeeper at the back. I'm just not sure really. I don't know where Everton they need to invest big money. But they're looking, I think, more of developing a new stadium. So I don't know if Ancelotti is a Pochettino type guy that will just operate on the minimum and get these diamonds in. So I think Everton will be much of a muchness next season, and our Irish player Coleman will be another year on, and so will Baines. It happens to us all. And who else has been showing signs? Leeds. Everybody loves watching Leeds. If they can keep on to their guys like Harrison and Rafinha, I'm telling you, someone big's going to come in for Rafinha. And obviously Bamford might be swayed. I wouldn't blame him. All these Leeds players deserve a big move after what they've done this season. Especially Stuart Dallas. I think Joey was on about a few like Bamford, but I definitely think Stuart Dallas is a cast certain guy that I would have in my team. I definitely have him in my team. Who else would I definitely have? Going to nearly run out of time here, but why not? This is the last episode. It's been crowned. Who else would I definitely have? Dallas. I think Lingard's going to go back to United. So, no, I think I'll probably leave it at that. The internet will probably play up now. Close all this stuff down.